The new Idiom expressed excitement as they danced and rejoiced before the Esama of Benin, Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawari Benedion, who also joined in the dance. As visiting and paying of homage to various homes of senior elders continued, the initiates spent 7 days performing diverse kinds of rites as required by tradition. They were furnished with rules and regulations regarding their new office as Idiom.
That I grew up in this community to the point that they have now also chosen me as an elder in this community. It's a thing of great joy. All thanks to the Esama of Benin, my people, my family, everybody, all Okada community for this great honor. I'm very, very grateful.
Well, this is my brother. I'll call him my uncle because he grew up with my father. I'm so proud of him because we are doing the same rituals as the Idioms of the Okada. It is our duty for us to make this place a greater place, for outsiders to come and see the goodness of God in Okada. And I'm proud of every one of us here. So shall it be to each and every one of us in Jesus' name.
Nadiami magame manido gbekene ne na ima yafe ima ato ima agbo oropa iwudori ima ati awogene o be ti agbon ya no we mi magame we need just to know me afa
in this summer in our father's house in respect of our initiation to elders Idiom level as tradition demands. We are here today to come and also pay our homage to him, to also for him to also pray for us for long life and prosperity.
The climax after 7 days was paying of homage again.
Everyone, let's go festive. Yeah, we're going festive. Woman to Woman is going festive today because in a couple of hours it will be Christmas, a time for joy, a time for love, a time for celebration. And in a usual way, you know, women usually go all out to celebrate Christmas. Any celebration at all, we did it. We are always in one mood. So this year is not going to be a difference, okay? We are going to rock this Christmas, regardless of what is bedeviling the country, the challenges we're going through as women. You know, we need to set this time aside to unwind and be happy, all right? So today, Woman to Woman is going to talk about a dirty Christmas. Yes, have fun and all of that. And I have two gorgeous women in the house already. Dorcas is not here. I don't know why. Maybe she's stuck in traffic. Or more, if you see the traffic in Benin, if you see the traffic in Benin, you can actually cook ogbolo soup and prepare pounded yam whilst you're still on hold up, waiting for the vehicle in front of you to just move a little bit, okay? So the hold up, like we say here, don't tie two wrapper, wear blast, don't put the gilly on top. My name is Adesu Osawage, and thank you for joining us today on the program, Woman to Woman. I'm super excited. And I have two gorgeous women in the house, like I said. Seated right beside me is Mabel Adage. She is a teen counselor. And she's always in that business of making sure that teen girls grow up the right way. Be assertive in life, own their assertiveness, and become somebody great in future. So, Mabel, it's nice to have you join us today.
Thank you.
I decided to form my hair just to be like you girls. All right, seated beside Mabel is no other than herself. After you, now you, Princess Bola Akalame. She's a politician, she's a writer, she's a businesswoman, she's also a teen counselor. So you see, these women are into the business of making sure that our girls, whether biological or not, grow up to be better persons in future. So Bola, it's nice to have you join us.
Thank you.
This one they are looking, you're a very Christmas.
Thank you. You too.
All right, ladies, we want to talk about Christmas. All right, let's start with what, let me ask you, what does Christmas mean to you?
Christmas is the birth of Jesus, and he's the reason for the season. And it's not a time to kill ourselves for anything.
I like that one. So, Bola, what's Christmas to you? What does Christmas mean to you?
Yeah, it means the birth of Jesus Christ, the season of love, season of joy, season of forgiveness.
Wow.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
And season of merriment.
I want to offend you. I hope you go forgive me. All right. So can you tell us about the most memorable Christmas you've had so far? Most memorable.
Can I say most? I think every year, God has been so kind. And every Christmas is good to me. It's good memorable to me.
That's nice. So what's yours?
Is this year?
This year, 2025.
Yes,
tomorrow.
Tomorrow is the best for me.
Okay. You know that this period of Christmas, many women go don't fight. They go don't tear clothes, you know, because of Christmas. Money for chicken, money for rice, money for new clothes and all of that. What's your take on this?
All right. I think Christmas is not a time to fight for anything.
Okay.
Irrespective of what your husband is bringing to the table during the season of Christmas.
Okay.
You know, a lot of women actually, they have missed it in so many ways.
Okay.
Because if you go to some streets right now, you will see husband and wife fighting on the street. Like, you go see the woman don't hold the husband clothes for neck.
So today not today.
Today not today. You not be man, you be half man. You not see what Mr. So brought to the table. Like, so they brought 100, 1 million. You 10,000 naira to do what? No, I saw a post today. I laughed when I saw it. I think the post talked about, you know, kind of Jesus talking, telling everybody, I am actually the reason why everybody are celebrating, no. So don't go and kill yourself. If I'm not killing myself, don't kill yourself.
Okay.
Christmas is not a time to fight. Whether you have something to cook or not, manage it. The reason is because this is not your last Christmas. If it's your last Christmas, you can fight. But as far as you have hope that there is still more Christmas for you to celebrate, there is no need of fighting your husband.
Okay, but I know you want to say something about that too.
Yes.
She said women missed it already.
Of course, a whole lot of women, you know, they take this Christmas as if there's not going to be any other Christmas again. You know, a Christmas you do every year. It's something of joy. It's something of merriment. Jesus came to this world. They gave birth to Jesus Christ so that everybody will be happy, so that everybody will have this joy.
Joy to the world.
Joy to the world. You know, he came to the world for us to have joy, and we are having joy.
But why are women fighting their husbands for Christmas money, for Christmas new clothes and all of that?
And that is the orientation we need to change. That whatever you have, manage it. Take a little one you have. Don't think of everything. I have seen a whole lot of women. They will go to the market to buy credits.
You dominate.
Children's clothes credits on credit. They will buy their clothes on credit just for the Christmas. They hold a lot of people just for the Christmas. It doesn't worth it. What really what Christ wants for us. It's just for us to be happy and be joyful that this is the birth of Jesus Christ.
Okay.
We should be celebrating
and enjoying ourselves. Okay, Mabel, let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Now that both of you have said, but how should we celebrate Christmas? We may know, how should we celebrate Christmas with our families, with our husbands, with our friends, with people like Momo and all of them that are watching, you know?
Okay. You don't need everything to celebrate Christmas.
Okay.
You don't need everything. You don't need full cow. You don't need the whole world to celebrate Christmas. You being alive alone is enough for you to even gather your household and give thanks to God right there in your bedroom. Somebody told me something some time ago that in their compound is a place of competition back then. That Christmas time, everybody will bring out their pots and be cooking. And if you don't have, you are in...
40.
You can see. She said one particular Christmas like that, there was nothing for them. When I mean no single one cup of rice. He said when everybody in the compound brought out, you can see that open backyard where they are cooking. She said she brought her pot, she put water inside. She brought it from the room. She poured water inside on her stove. As they cook, she too, they boil her water. As the tea don't boil finish, you don't know what it is. She don't carry and go inside.
All of us cook for Christmas.
We don't cook. You know when you were talking, you said it's a time to forgive. You forgiving is something that is giving Jesus joy. So
you're not a prophet.
I'm not be prophet too.
I
just know. Yes. Okay. In fact, we are Christ-like.
Yeah.
You cannot be saying you are celebrating Jesus Christmas and you are keeping mindless. Then you are drinking, celebrating. So we should stop deceiving ourselves. You forgiving that person that offended you for a long time is a whole lot. You don't need to kick out. Ask me day here now. Now this morning I know say tomorrow now Christmas.
All right, we'll take a very short break. Very short break. I mean very short break. We'll take that very short break. I will come back. I'll come and ask Bola this question. You go see Christmas Carol for me. All right, we'll take a short break now. Stay tuned. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us again on the program, Woman to Woman. And we have quite a lot we need to discuss, but time will not permit us. All right, but I did say that I was coming to ask you this question.
Yeah.
What's the best Christmas gift you've ever given, and what's the best you've ever received?
Yeah, the one I've been giving Christmas gifts for how many years now? And,
I don't know. Now you can tell me how many years.
Yes, for years I've been doing that. Because I put it to myself that every year I give food to the less privileged.
Aww.
I go out to give out money.
Aww.
I give food. Even this year, myself and my husband, we brought out some bag of rice and we give it to the people in the street. And they were so happy and they are praying for us.
That's
and
lovely.
we give food to the less privileged.
Okay.
And a couple of friends and relatives called to say we need food, and I think I did my
lovely.
best.
That's
yes.
lovely.
So I've been doing that for years.
So what's the
now.
best one you've received?
Yes, I've received. Can I?
You
it
can't
may
count.
not be monetary prayers and a whole lot.
That's
and
lovely.
the best gift is when God answered my prayer 2023.
Yeah.
With a bouncy baby girl.
Oh, I don't have a proposal here that would have gone.
Yes, God has been so kind to
Thank
me.
God.
has been so good,
We give God the
know?
glory. So, Mabel, let's come to you now.
Okay.
What's going to be your best recipe for tomorrow?
Is ukodo,
Ukodo.
pepper and pepper soup.
You are going native.
Yes, sir.
Ukodo pepper
going,
soup.
yes.
Maybe I will come to your house.
Please come.
I go come.
You are
So
invited.
what's the best Christmas gift you've ever received, and what's the best you've given?
Okay, I don't know the one I've ever received though.
But you know the one that you have given?
Yes.
Okay.
But I always talking to, every Christmas and every birthday, my birthday, I always make sure that I have up to 10 teenagers to talk to.
Okay.
You know, Christmas time is a time for a lot of girls to lose their sex.
Some girls will
debut
debut sex, definitely.
Yeah,
They will debut sex. And unplanned sex for that matter.
Unplanned sex for that matter. You know, January, you will see some, I'm sorry to say this, you will see some hospitals, you know, girls are running up and down, while a lot of them losing their lives. Looking for finding their flower. They're looking for their flower. Their flower lost for December. So it's a time for me to give them orientation that this is not a time for you to kill yourself. Okay. You cannot eat your cake and have it.
So, Bola, what advice do you have for girls this period? She just said that this Christmas now, some girls, they go lose them.
You go lost. Of course, just because they want to buy
their rubber go tear.
So I'm looking for 100 million naira to buy her. So I'm looking for thousands to buy her. Just
small pikino.
Just a little
14,
girl.
13 years.
They are looking for 200,000, 500,000 just to buy bone straight. I want to use bone straight. I must use bone straight in this Christmas, and that is wrong. That is wrong. You don't need that. As a teenager, as a girl, when you are not doing tangible things, you don't need all of that. In those days, we depend on our parents. During Christmas,
but now parents are depending on their daughters.
That is the worst thing we are experiencing
Parents
now.
are depending on their daughters.
You know, in those days, your parents will buy a clothes, a shoes, even bigger shoes that is bigger than your oversized.
4 years.
Or 7 so you will be using it for 4 years and all of that. And you'll be happy. Do you know that those days, when your parents bought a clothes, do you know that you want, when you are on the 24th, that is the like today, Eve now. You want the days to be running faster. The night, you want people all through the night. I can't forget that experience. You know?
But nowadays, it's not like that again.
I wear them every day. Just wear them, waiting for 25th.
Wait for 25th, you try them on.
Christmas okay,
so like Bola said, parents are now reversing roles. Their daughters are now the one doing Christmas for them. You see parents say, tell her, say, we never buy chicken. Who be that boy? Who be that boy? First when you go bring, you go teach her some kind of sense.
Yes, you know.
Why you that guy? But mothers will say, that guy, you want to file. You don't tell her, say, Christmas chicken no day. Christmas for no day. I bet what you want to tell those kind, mama?
You know, there was a program we did one time. It was related to this talk. These your questions. You know, whereby you will see mom that they will be telling their female children, now only one parfait you see buy for there. Now one person did this house. Will not be 3 for you. Why you buy one? You not see how that girl in the opposite they do. I say you're like. Those women, I don't know what to call them.
We could flog them for ring road.
But their judgment, they Baba Jesus' hand.
Those women who are doing
yes,
something.
because they are not helping this generation at all. I told you that time now that even we the government workers, you don't bring out 200,000, 300 to buy one hair. Except say your husband or your boyfriend a politician. Mama, you did do it because Mama introduced you as a politician. I cannot do it. It's instrumental payment. I pay small to get what I want, including this one that I'm wearing.
You pay small.
Yes, now it took me 3 months to pay. I won't lie you, but if you go to where they are selling hair, you will see 15 years old. We transfer 500, 550, 350. The one I saw of recent, I stood afar, I was now looking, asking myself, which job are you doing? I don't know if time will permit us to share something. I want to share one experience.
That I share that experience in a minute.
Yes, I can. That I saw last month. I went somewhere and I stayed there overnight. So as I was there with my friend's friend came. Should I say my brother's friend came? Let me use that word. Ma, as we were there, that my brother's friend said, he no go fit sleep like this, so he need person when he wanted day overnight. That was actually my first time in life to experience such scenario. Within 2 minutes, they control one babe. The babe not know the girl. The babe not know the guy. The guy not know the babe.
Hook up.
Mama, they priced it as if they were pricing crayfish or Christmas fowl. It was 25,000 naira they paid that girl. That my brother's friend, I did not sleep all through the night. I was crying when I did hear bah for another person picking. Do you know that the guy stayed for 3 days before he left for the other day? He said he still need the girl to come back. The girl was not the one calling Alpha. Show the girl now said, I don't have money. He said, move down 15. This one now, is not because she's hungry. Now my rice she still chop that day. The tea pay me, but I could not just say no to my brother, the friend. You get now my food. Now he chop. He pay me, and I plead the blood of Jesus for that food before I give him, so that God will fit change him. Last night was because he put on for last speaker. We they hear the gist. Last night
no shame in it
anymore.
He
now paid the girl 10,000 naira for after the other day. You know.
Now wow.
I was crying. My heart was bleeding. Like
I can see
they were like, why were you crying?
Don't cry here.
I said because I don't know say something like this. You say that they price human being like Christmas fowl.
Now hook up.
So what am I saying in essence? Within 3 days, she made 35,000 naira.
That's wrong.
So imagine I believe the off day for her in between that 3 days, she went somewhere. And I don't know how much they paid her. Meaning before 1 week, you don't get like 100K. Why you not go buy both streets?
Why she go work 50,000 and work at the end of the month?
And that is the more reason we don't, these days, when you open a shop,
you don't get sales girls.
It says girls. You'll be right to say sales girl wanted. When they can afford that, they can make this money
within
one night. And that is so wrong.
Then there was a woman, a so-called a mother in that house. Your girl left the house with a bun shot, going to a no destination, and you could not question.
You know? Well, Mabel, our time is up. I wish we can go on and on and on and on and on. Women out there, let's have a beautiful Christmas, a dirty Christmas. That's a D-E-T-T-Y, dirty Christmas. Beautiful one, filled with joy, laughter, and all of that. Let's save our young girls. These are the future of tomorrow.
Yeah.
If we destroy their life today, you mama, where they look me so, where they send your pikin, when not say your pikin, they do hook up, and they chop the money, and you are happy about it.
They pay Olidara with the money.
You now use that money to pay Olidara. That's blood money, in case you don't know.
Yeah.
All right, have a change of heart. Have a change of heart. It's not too late. Let that be your New Year resolution, that you're going to treat your daughter better than you're doing now, so that everything will be good. All right. If you're a mother that cannot say to your daughter, I want you to be like me, then you don't fail F9 parallel. Now you get. All right, ladies, as we leave now, let's quickly wish everybody a Merry Christmas by just singing. All right, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.
This is ITV.
Certainly the best.
Omonomba Nedo Ukwakwalopolo Ewai II, Oba of Benin, performing during the 2025 Ododua Festival. Ododua Festival is unique as it was organized in honor of Ioba Omoni Hwoyeme, Ioba Ewai II, as part of activities for her burial rites. The rich traditions and cultural heritage of the Benin Kingdom were showcased when His Royal Majesty Ewai II engaged the floor to perform during Uge Ododua in the palace ground in Benin City. In the dance performance, the Ogbelaka Royal Drummers supplied the needed impetus and rhythm for the dance. However, tributes are paid by the head of Benin deities to the monarch, who was the cynosure at the event. The event can best be imagined as the spiritual rejuvenation, stunned, spectaculars and guests at the colorful ceremony. 7 masquerades representing 7 spirits and deities conveyed different meaning in company with the head of the deities of Benin, with the Oba of Benin, who exhibited a grand cultural dexterity in his dance steps.
Thank you very much for joining us on the program, Healthy Living. What is the kidney?
The kidney is an excretory organ in the body, which is for metabolism.
Tuberculosis affects many organs in the body, but the common ones it usually affects is the lungs.
Epilepsy is a neurological problem.
Okay.
It is an injury in the brain, which causes someone to begin to convulse, to go into fits.
It is curable but the cure is a long-term thing.
If you eat well and avoid those risk factors that will make your immunity to be down, then the risk of contracting tuberculosis will be reduced.
If you're healthy, then you're wealthy.
The man went out to bring in thugs to come and beat her.
Yeah.
In a situation like that, do you think women would have seen that and still want to speak?
Bully, we're talking about. That's what I said. So when they bullied her, if she's not bold enough, she will shut up.
What is your advice for girls out there that are so desperate to be married?
We women, we have to be really intentional about our parenting.
If you know a child is being abused, or you see signs, a bruise or a child, it has to be investigated.
People barely even breathe when they are going for a shrebi and something.
Party.
You have to be
They
smart.
can't sit
If
down.
you see where they are dressing them up or dragging on both sides, you cannot you cannot breathe. And these women will stay in those events for hours just to keep up with that beauty trend.
Is that healthy?
That's not healthy.
I am Patricia Uremu Gabriels and we're reaching you live from our Lagos Network studio. Of course, Women in Conversation is a program designed for women to discuss about themselves.
ITV, certainly the best.
Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year from Independent Television and Radio.
Welcome to your favorite weekly current affairs program, 60 Minutes Nigeria. My name is Ego Sagmonlao. I can assure you that today's program will be as entertaining, educative as ever. On today's show, we're looking at the recent directive of the president that additional policemen of over 20,000 to be recruited. Directive has also been given that the military should also recruit soldiers. Now, this is because of the very disturbing rate of insecurity in parts of Nigeria. Edo State is not exempted. We know that the governor of Edo State, Modopewolo, is doing what is necessary to tame or to curb the security threats in Edo State, but there's still insecurity. Very disturbing. I have very distinguished personalities who will dissect this issue with me today. I have a clergyman who is also a member of the police, how do you call that your organization?
PCROC.
PCROC, you know, is the civilian body that normally work with the police to provide security. He's a member. And we also have with us, he's a member, Dr. Emeka Ekuga. Nice to have you.
Thank you, Obala.
And we also have with us a very renowned analyst, a lecturer. He's also a clergyman as well, Dr. Maxwell Osagi. Nice to have you with us today.
Thank you, Osa. Viewers, good afternoon.
So, I must tell you that my guests, they are very disturbed because of the insecurity in Nigeria. But the very first question is, do we think that this rush style, this quick fix intention of Mr. President of recruiting over 20,000 policemen, recruiting additional personnel into the military, will solve this problem? We'll start with Dr. Maxwell Osagi.
Okay, thank you. I think the recruitment altogether is about 50,000. You know, there was an initial order he gave before, so with additional one that he has now there. Well, whichever way we look at it, whether we call it quick fix or early bird fix,
yes.
At the end of the day, what we want to just see is a system that is secure.
Yes.
Where each and every one of us can be free to do our normal running and greener pasture stuff. But as you know, an average Nigeria government is not providing anything for you. So on a daily basis, everybody wakes up and just try to see what they can do to feed themselves and their family. It's not easy. So on that, the only thing which we could say that the government is really, we can say government is doing, is the security. Because if we say road now, we cannot tell. If you say pipe and water, we cannot tell. Electricity, we cannot tell. So I think the only thing which an average Nigeria require from this current government, or even those that have been there before, just secure the environment for us. You are not giving us water, we are producing our waters. You are not giving us electricity. Many of us now are now reverting back to, or resorting back to solar. There is no road. We go to mechanic on a daily basis. We are not complaining. Because those ones, you can actually tell that, yes, something you can manage yourself.
Yes.
But you know, when one person hold gun here, if we are 50, that person is stronger than the 50 of us.
You are right. Absolutely.
So that's the art of crime. If one person is with gun and we are 50 here, the person is stronger than 50 of us. Except 2 or 3 want to sacrifice their life for the remaining.
Yes.
That's when you say. But you know,
nobody
those kind of things, nobody
is
willing to do that. So I think we would say that is not a good bet. Let them just do something.
Okay.
I think let them just do something.
Okay, thank you for your opening remarks. We really want a secured Nigeria. Dr. Emeka Ekuga, your PCROC, police community relations, you know, you work with the police, you know. So do you think this is a welcome development?
Well, of course, you know, it's coming a little bit late.
Okay.
I can say it for free, that when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was campaigning, one of the things he promised was to secure Nigerians, because he has seen it coming. He saw it before he decided to run for #1 of this nation. And he also promised that time that there's going to be recruitment. He gave order for recruitment.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, nothing of that nature. And if you ask me why, I will tell you, those who want to go into force, we are afraid. And up to tomorrow, they are still afraid. Some of them, if you ask me, I will tell you, they were afraid. Recruit them now. Take them to where the war is more severe. And you withdraw. It happened in the Bible. You withdraw, perhaps they will be killed. Another danger, another fear that made me some of the youths didn't go into that issue of recruiting into the force was that by the time you recruit them, there is no welfare. They are not being taken care of.
But the government has always said that the welfare of security personnel
are being taken care of. But if you ask them,
they've increased salaries. We've seen even policemen being promoted. We've seen so many videos of policemen being promoted.
Many of them will tell even when they are being promoted.
Yes.
It's just to hang something on their shoulder. Nothing to be shown about that.
We don't have evidence of that. We believe that money must be added once you are promoted.
You see, I agree with you because we can come up here and we are not alleging. But if the welfare of those who are securing lives and properties are being taken proper care of, I don't think we'll have issues. They will work with their blood. They will sacrifice everything you can think about. How much is the what do you call it? A Nigerian policeman's salary, basic salary. How much? Compared to the situation on ground, compare to the hunger in the land. A bag of rice before now is how much? A bag of rice is more expensive than the salary of a first man. Make this analysis, find out. And this is why you see them, nobody before. If you are a first man, you are a policeman, or you are an army man, that is, you are in the force. You would want your child to also follow after you. But let me ask you, how many first men today bring their children or want their children to follow after them? You should ask, make inquiries. But all biddies, I think coming in today, Dr. Maxwell has told us it's about 50 put together now. If we have 50,000 policemen, army men put together, I think we will have a little sense of belonging, sleeping, closing our eye a little bit. If they are being taken care of, if their welfare packages are being taken care of, not when you recruit them, you send them to a particular state, there is no allowances attached to it. That's why you even see them stand and start collecting money from motorists. That's why you see them, if you come now, have an issue, you have to pay to secure somebody's bail. That's why you see them doing all these things. Even though it has been coming from time, their welfares are not being properly taken care of. If they do that now, I am sure we get a better first men in this nation.
Thank you for your comments. Let me quickly state that the comments of my guests are their personal opinions expressed on this program, not a reflection of the station's policy or statement. Well, I must quickly add here that we don't have the evidence of the basic salaries of policemen, but I believe that when policemen are promoted, they also have increase in salaries. And we also know that the bags of rice, we have bags of rice now less than 100. So I want to believe that policemen also earn more than that. But all the same, that does not remove the point being made by Dr. Emeka Ekuga. What he's saying is that welfare of policemen should be adequately taken care of. visit the barracks. Are you impressed with the kind of building they stay, the kind of accommodation? So that's part of welfare. So barracks should also be done. We've gotten a recent report now from the federal government where they said they want to renovate stations and all of that.
Training center.
Training centers is very important. You see where policemen are being trained. Sometimes you weep. So I'm happy the federal government want to improve that, because all that, you know, joined together make up welfare, not only salaries.
If you
so
recruit them, also equip them properly.
Okay. So Dr. Maxwell, my fear and the fear of some persons. Now these recruitments, some persons believe that it could be infiltrated by even criminals. Or do you think there are ways, better ways that they could do it to prevent criminals taking advantage of joining our force rank? They can legally have weapons and become a threat?
Okay, thank you. In line with what you have asked, before I come back to the question of infiltration, but when we talk about the salary package of Nigeria workers vis-a-vis when we look at the police force or in general the entire force. My father happens to be a retired policeman.
Okay.
My wife's father happens to be a retired policeman.
Okay. So you have police collection.
The two fathers.
The two fathers. You know about police very well, more than every one of us.
No. Just because what Doc said, Dr. Mecca said, the question we keep asking our parents, the even which I say asked my father-in-law.
Yes.
Why is it that you people don't want your children? Even then, we could classify that things were a bit better in their time. Why is it that you don't want your children to enter force? Now, the rottenness of Nigeria force is not today. It's been there. And it's born out of the fact that this recruitment process comes from an angle of quotas. And that quotas which has to do with the local government. You bring this, you bring that, you bring that, you bring that. By the time this local government is not complete, they look for any means to ensure that it's complete. And anybody can go. That was then. So you now find a system that is so rotten that at the end of the day, it's just all about, as you know, Nigerians, it's just all about personal, too many personal interests. Someone can look at something that will benefit 500 persons, but because his interest has not been met on that, so those 500 persons can go and die. Just because of him. And that's why you find out that we are where we are till tomorrow.
Today.
Without putting into proper perspective the collective will and the view of others towards that thing. Now, not until we desist from this kind of art, we continue to have a system. If you say, oh, fine, the salary to police is to me and everything, that's why. But we have when the system was a bit better. They were still collecting this money. We still see them in the roadblock that time collecting money. I grew up to meet them collecting money in the roadblock. So it's not a matter of, I grew up to meet police collecting money on the road. Very soon I will become a grandfather. Police is still collecting money on the road. So it's not just all about the salary.
Yes.
It's all about the greediness that have embedded our society.
Corruption.
That no matter what the government pay, no matter what the salary, is everywhere. We just see people who are not okay with what, there are their life have been so designed in such a way that even when they earn millions or billions, if you don't bring that 20,000 to add to it, the thing is not complete. So we just have people like that. And these are the people. It's not just all about infiltrating the system with criminals. We have people who don't carry gun, who don't give information, but they are worse. They are works.
Dr. Sagi.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm not trying to.
Yeah, I understand. No, I wasn't.
Sorry, I wanted to make an input.
Yeah.
Based on what you've just said now.
Yes.
Now, they've started collecting this money before you were born.
Yes, sir.
Let's come this way. You paid me my salary. Is my salary part of the money I should use to buy fuel and put in a petrol van? You paid me my salary. Is my salary part of the money I should use to buy a bullet to put in the firearm you gave to me?
Okay.
You paid me my salary. Is my salary part of the money I should use to maintain the petrol van? Because I have come to understand that one of the reasons why you see them